Have you ever wondered why a rice stalk bends lower as it becomes full? It's because as the grain matures and fills with substance, it grows heavier, and that weight pulls it gently toward the ground. In the same way, the more knowledge and wisdom a person carries, the humbler they become. True learning doesn't make us proud. It makes us grounded. It reminded me of what the Bible says in Proverbs 11:2. When pride comes, then disgrace comes, but with humility comes wisdom. It reminds us that growth isn't about showing how much we know. It's about understanding how much more there is to learn. In today's world, we often see people showing what they know through achievements, debates, or even social media posts. But sometimes that desire to appear knowledgeable can actually close the door to deeper learning. Psychologists call this Dunning-Kruger effect, a phenomenon where people with little knowledge tend to overestimate their understanding, while those who truly know more often doubt themselves because they recognize the depth of what they don't know. That's why the wisest people often speak softly, and the loudest ones still have much more to learn. When you meet someone who listens more than they talk, someone who doesn't need to prove themselves, you're seeing a person whose knowledge has matured, just like a stalk of rice bending low, filled with substance. When you truly learn something valuable, you begin to realize that everyone, even a child, a stranger, or someone less educated can teach you something. Every person you meet holds a piece of wisdom that you don't have. It's humbling to think about, isn't it? That real intelligence is not about being above others, but being open to them. In psychology, it is also seen as a sign of emotional intelligence, the ability to understand yourself and others deeply. But there's also a danger that comes with knowledge. Sometimes, when we begin to understand more, we unknowingly start to look down on others who don't know as much. That's the trap of pride. It makes you forget where you started. The moment you think you already know everything, you stop growing. Remember, a tree that bears fruit always bows down, but an empty branch stands tall and stiff. So, what does it mean for us today? It means that every experience, every mistake, every success, every quiet moment is an opportunity to learn. When someone corrects you, don't see it as an insult. See it as a chance to grow. When someone disagrees with you, listen first before defending your point. Because sometimes the truth hides in the parts we refuse to hear. Humility isn't weakness, it's wisdom. That's saying, I still have more to learn. So the next time life teaches you something, whether through success or failure, remember the rice stalk. The fuller it gets, the lower it bows. The wiser you become, the softer you speak. The closer you are to truth, the humbler your heart becomes. Remember Apostle James says in 4:10, "Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up. Let your knowledge not make you taller, but make you bend with grace. Because in the end, wisdom that doesn't humble you isn't wisdom at all." So keep learning, keep growing, and let every bit of wisdom you gain bring you closer to understanding, compassion, and to God Himself. Now that you've heard this, ask yourself, are you growing wiser or just louder? Sometimes the answer lies in the silence of humility. Think about it, and I'll see you in my next video where we'll uncover another truth about life and the way we grow. If you found comfort or clarity in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who might need a little light today.